How about no? Man, this is... I really don't want, because I was like, if there's only two options.
Serenoa, will you surrender the Roselle to Hyzant?
I don't know.
As you are doubtless aware, Lady Frederica, the vow of Lord Simon himself binds us to protect them. Alas, our house is not what it once was.
Is that a reason to cast aside its honor? My father, as well, likely had a hand in orchestrating their protection.
Ah, my friends, I apologize that we once again meet under dire circumstances. You face a difficult choice, one I do not envy. Have you decided?
This was your plan from the beginning, wasn't it?
Plan?
We did as you asked and brought Sorslay's indiscretions to light. You knew it would not end at that.
Lest you misunderstand, allow me to illuminate your position. You are not the noble hawks you think yourselves to be. You are vultures, feeding off the scraps of Sorslay's corpse.
You've got some nerve.
Yeah, this is normal.
I speak from experience when I say that the title of Saint is not to be worn lightly. Are you prepared?
Prepared? For what?
Doubtless you are aching to break free of your fetters, to take wing and soar. To do that, blood must be spilled. The blood of enemy, friend, and self alike. Your freedom lies at the end of a trail of dead. If you are not prepared to make that journey, to endure that sacrifice, then cast aside your pretensions and grovel.
Grovel or bleed? Poor options, both.
If this one could have three options, that'd be great. The voice that calls us completed. Because, like, otherwise it's just the option of give them up, don't give them up. And in that case, I have to pick the option of give them up because that would be the new option. Ah! Pain. Pain.
In his time, Lord Simon protected the Roselle who fled Hyzant, and the village they established within the Wolffort domain. 30 years have passed since then. The Hierophant uses the illegal salt trade incident as leverage to demand those Roselle be sent to the source, where Hyzantian faith dictates they must reside. After being found guilty at the trial, Serenoa has no other choice but to acquiesce. Thus, with House End ruined and a vacant position among the Saintly Seven to be filled, rumors of House Wolffort's ascendancy start sounding more credible than ever to the people of Hyzant.
Chapter 11, Part 1, Oppressions Under the Sun. Oh boy. Next day.
Lord Serenoa, I believe it may be in our best interests to turn over the Roselle after all.
But they fought so hard to escape Hyzant. They would never agree to return.
It would be a show of good faith to the Saintly Seven and secure House Wolffort's safety. If the situation calls for force, well, we must be prepared, to borrow Minister Exham's words.
I see. Give me time to think over the matter. Where is Frederica?
Oh, she left for the source with Prince Roland. She said she wanted to see where the Roselle lived for herself.
Ah, indeed. Hyzantian law requires all Roselle to make their home at the source.
Yeah, this is...
She is
regular.
most troubled over this, Lord Serenoa. Please, if you could...
I understand. I will make for the source at once.
Okay, yeah, I was like this cutscene, which I don't know if it'll be different because of our current choices. As unrest spreads across Norzelia, Serenoa must decide the future of the Rosellan villagers. Hey. But if at the end this lines up and we're siding with Esfrost, then we would just be maybe releasing the Roselle. Be like, we'll help you if you help us
and
release the
Glenbrook signed an
Roselle.
agreement denouncing Hyzant.
Word only just arrived, and it is no mere rumor. They've issued a formal proclamation.
Preposterous! Gustadolf must have forced Cordelia's hand. This is sure to make Hyzant cease salt shipments to the consortium. All this denouncement will do is hamstring Esfrost and Glenbrook both.
My brother, Gustadolf does not fight battles he cannot win. I'm certain this is part of some greater ploy.
I feel all of Norzelia stands on the precipice. But of what I cannot say.
Each nation is making its move. We too must take action to secure our position before it's too late.
By which you mean expelling the Roselle?
To protect the Wolfort domain and its people, no one would dare hold such actions against you.
Except for my wife.
Lord Serenoa, you must make a decision.
I saw what it is truly like at the source. The Rosellan are forced into back-breaking labor. No decent man would condemn another to such a fate.
But if we refuse the Hierophant, we will face the same dire consequences as House End. Should that happen, the Roselle would still be lost, would they not?
Then you think it is right to sacrifice the Roselle to save Wolfort?
No one is saying it is right, but a decision must be made. We must prioritize our own survival. That much should be clear. And survive we shall, if we can secure Hyzant's aid. Unless you know of another way?
Serenoa, I beseech you, not as one with Roselle blood in her veins, but as a person, as a Wolfort. You cannot give up the Roselle to Hyzant.
Honey, I am so sorry.
I appreciate each of your arguments, but we cannot debate this forever. It is time to decide. Once more to the scales of conviction.
She's like, I hate you so much. Like, I hate me too. Alright? Even more. Is there anything? We need Hyzant's support if we are to reclaim Glenbrook, but it comes at a price, one the Roselle under our protection must pay. The fact that Gila is like, yep, ship him off. Like, Gila, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with me? I'm the one doing it. Okay. Alright. Hewitt. Dear Hawkrider Hewitt, the Roselle are people of the Wolfort domain, but if we defy the Hierophant, we'll face the same fate as House End. I am at a loss. We must surrender the Roselle to gain Hyzant's protection. Lord Serenoa, so you think we should hand over the Roselle? We need Hyzant's support if we are to reclaim Glenbrook. It is likely that the Duchy is preparing for war. If their declaration is any indication, it is dangerous for us to stand alone now. Roland needs a nation at his back. We cannot risk making an enemy of Hyzant. It's mentioned Roland!
Good point.
Indeed, with Esfrost occupying the capital, there is no one left to help us aside from Hyzant. We need their support if we are to reclaim Glenbrook and see His Highness to the throne. If we disobey, we risk upsetting our only ally and losing our chance to set the situation right. I suppose it might indeed be best for us to quietly bow our heads and obey. Okay, I just gotta rip the band-aid off. I saw the way Hyzant treated my people at the source, Serenoa. It breaks my heart just thinking about it. There is no question in my mind what we should do. I absolutely refuse to hand the Roselle over to those monsters. How could you say such a thing, Serenoa? I must know why. I'm sorry. This is so awful. We must obey the Hierophant for now. Once we have gained enough influence in the Holy State, we can change the Roselle's fate. You saw what the Holy One did to House End. We cannot allow our house to tread the same path he did. Nope, not that one. Disobeying the Hierophant is no small matter. As a fellow Rosellan, is there no way for you to convince them to come quietly? Nope, top one. You mean to say that gaining the Holy One's trust is our first priority? But the goddess's teachings are absolute. Do you think any amount of worldly power would be enough to challenge her words? Even if we could change things, it would take time, and until then the Roselle would be forced to endure an unspeakable fate. I would know one more thing, Serenoa.
In that case...
Just what do we stand to gain by earning Hyzant's trust? The power to reign in the duchy. With Hyzant at our side, Gustadolf wouldn't dare attack us. The safety of our domain. With Hyzant at our backs, we wouldn't need to worry about funds or provisions. The vacant seat of the Saintly Seven. As the Minister of Salt, there is a greater chance of improving the Roselle's treatment. That would, maybe. Do you really think the Holy State would grant such a title to an unbeliever? To tell the truth, such rumors have already reached my ears. It would take some time, but I could gain the trust of the Holy One and the Saints little by little until I have the power to help the Roselle.
Surely.
Indeed, the Minister of Salt would have the rights to do so, and in order to reach that position, we would have to bend the knee now.
I need a moment to think.
To be honest, I am afraid to choose, but choose we must. I don't want her to vote for it, but gotta. Okay.
Say,
I witnessed Hyzant's treatment of the Roselle with my own eyes. They fled here in search of protection, and there is no way I could subject them to that cruelty yet again. About that. There must be another way, Serenoa. We need only find it. Don't you feel the same? House End defied the Hierophant, and we all know what befell Minister Sorceley. As the Lord of House Wolford, I refuse to tread that same path. As Frost has made its position clear by severing its ties with Hyzant, right now we need the Holy State's support. None of these are good.
certainly.
You're right. We may not understand his true intentions yet, but this is Gustadolf we're up against. He would not pick a losing battle. As we are now, our options are few, and fewer still without the Holy State's protection. I know this is a difficult decision we face, Serenoa. Please know that I do not wish to lay the blame upon you. Edwardor.
Aye, lad.
Lord, everything we've done until now has been for the people. And the Roselle are our people too. There's no way we can just hand them over to Hyzant. You can't be serious, lad. Could you really do something like that? This was a request directly from the Hierophant. If we want Hyzant's support, we have no choice but to obey. If we refuse, Hyzant will merely take them back by force. There is something strange about the Holy State's fixation on the Roselle. I think it is wise for us to tread carefully on the matter. I think one of these two. Something strange, possibly. But I think this one's true. Take him back by force. Right, I can't imagine the Holy One being unprepared for a refusal. Precisely. If we don't give them back, Hyzant will take them. They have the power to do so. Problem is the agreement they made with my father. The Hierophant likely sees this as the perfect way around it. Recklessly denying them would give them the perfect excuse to invade us too. Damn. This whole situation's got me so mad I can't see straight.
And so...
I'll ask you one more time, lad. Do you really think we should hand over the Roselle? No, I don't, but we must. Hyzant won't give up on the Roselle. Even if we protect them now, they will keep asking us at every opportunity. If we are too fixated on the Roselle, we'd risk exposing the rest of Wolfort to danger. I still wish to take back Glenbrook from Esfrost. If they appoint me to Saint, I will have the power to oppose the Archduke. Won't give up on the Roselle. And we'll just keep refusing him, because that's what House Wolfort does. It stands against injustice. Because that's what I figured he was going to respond. I should have done the last answer. No matter how strong our foe may be, we can't give up before the fight's even started. I'm begging you, lad, no more of this nonsense.
I feel this in my gut.
There's only one path for House Wolfort to take. Yeah, I messed that one up. I think we should be okay. And by okay, I mean absolutely making the worst option. I'd rather blow up the dam several times.
It is time to cast our votes.
This is the worst.
We face a difficult decision. Do we surrender the Roselle living in our domain to Hyzant, or do we defy their orders? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
No token, no voting.
I believe in you.
The road ahead won't be an easy one, but I believe in you, my friend.
I wholeheartedly agree.
I have thought long and hard on this, Serenoa, and I choose to put my faith in you. Honey, I'm so sorry. It's the worst.
I have faith in you.
There is no other way forward for us.
Just can't see it your way.
Apologies, lad, but my mind's made up.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
This is the worst. This is the worst feeling.
The way forward is decided. We require Hyzant's protection. Painful as it is, we must surrender the Roselle to Hyzant.
It's so bad.
We will relinquish the Roselle and the Wolfort domain to Hyzant. So it is decided. We must act to secure Hyzant's aid, whatever the cost. Let us begin the arrangements at once.
What do you say? Hey, you gotta go. But hopefully in like 10 years we can get you out of here. Or at least less hours. Ugh. Okay, new content that I don't particularly want to see.
Oft, the only path available to us is a treacherous one. Serenoa journeys home to convince the Roselle living in his domain that they must return to Hyzant where their kin live in servitude. Only by doing so can he win the trust of the goddess and ensure the future of his name. A duty which has proven to be one full of unsavory compromises.
The bloodstained conscience. Yeah, accurate. Hey.
The Wolforts have departed on their mission. Do you truly believe they will return the Roselle to us?
Of course. Young Lord Serenoa is brimming with promise which I am certain he shall fulfill.
Hyzant itself has promising youths. Perhaps it is time they relieve the old of their burdens. You need only say the word, and I shall gladly lead our nation forward.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Regardless, young men are often led astray by their scruples, especially when placed in a difficult position. I have sent him guidance. A man of some standing, though recently reduced. He will help Lord Serenoa see the righteous path.
Is this Silvio?
Him? Well, I suppose if it was a surfeit of scruples you feared, you chose wisely.
I cannot help but meddle in my old age. When you have gained the experience I have, perhaps you will understand.
So help me if you send me Silvio in my darkest moment. Actually, I'd take Silvio over Thalos and Erica. Never mind. Never mind. It could be much worse.
And so the pressing question. How do we convince the Roselle to follow us?
We ask nicely?
We avoid force by all means. However long it takes, we must resolve this peacefully.
I'm glad we agree on that point.
She's like, I hate you.
These
so
negotiations will be a delicate matter. Measure your every word carefully.
I know where the hall is. One castle is so very much like the other. Well, well, my old friends. It has been entirely too
It's
long.
the first time we've spoken,
Lord Silvio, you're alive.
unfortunately.
It takes more than a little political upheaval to fell the head of a high house. Unless, like our dear Landroy, you throw your life away in vain glory. Our domain may have been taken from us, but so long as I still breathe, House Telior stands proud.
My lord, that brute by his side. They call him Piero's Bane.
That's Hero's Bane. Can't say a few clowns haven't fallen to me in the process, however. Lord Silvio hired my services.
And they've offered you safe haven as well.
Indeed. And I have been tasked by Minister Idor with helping you make the Roselle see reason. Just like old times, huh? The High House is once again working in accord.
It seems we are not entirely trusted.
We thank Minister Idor for his consideration and you for traveling so far. However, we intend to settle this matter with words, not swords.
I'm afraid it is too late for that. I tried to make the Roselle see the wisdom of the goddess's command, but can you believe their impudence? They struck out at me!
What did you do, Silvio?
He thought to take all the glory for himself, but his little encounter made him see the wisdom in sharing.
Hyzant is testing our loyalty, and the outcome will determine our survival. We must act before we are stamped out.
I was like, but he's under Esferos rule. I mean, like, he's a Gustadolf bootlicker, you know? But I guess, you know, the money's getting better on the other side, apparently.
Do not fear. With our forces combined, an entire legion of Roselle could not hope to stand against us.
I hate you, Silvio!
My lord, it seems our already delicate situation has become even more perilous.
Perhaps so, but we mustn't abandon a moderate approach yet.
Yeah. Yep. Ah, I hate it. I hate it. Sarah Noah wishes to ask the Roselle to come peacefully, but finds things have already taken a turn for the worst in the village. There are children in this town.
I did not think we would return under such dark circumstances. My last memory of this place was such a happy one.
They welcomed us with open arms. Everyone was in such high spirits.
Only because it served them at the time, I'm sure. The Roselle have ever been ruled by Hyzant. It's time for them to accept the duty fate has assigned them.
Let me punch him in the face.
If Hyzant's rule was just and fair, then they would not have fled from it, and House Wolffort would not have sheltered them 30 years ago.
That was 30 years ago. Who can House Wolffort protect now but themselves?
A punch. Punch.
Only the strong can protect their freedom, their pride, their lives.
Sir Maxwell speaks the truth. In this world, the weak
That's true, he
must
still
serve the
thinks.
strong. And so now Glenbrook must serve, even if at times we find our tasks distasteful. If the Roselle must lay the blame somewhere, it should be at the feet of the royal family.
Just so. What suffering have my people endured for my weakness?
Is what would
They've come!
they would say. Jerome, I'm sorry.
You are more brazen in your betrayal than I would have believed, Wolforts.
We're here to parlay, Jerome. Nothing else.
Ignore Silvio.
You have a strange notion of parley, my lord. Usually, it is not heralded by murder.
Oh.
Silvio, what did you do?
Only what needed to be done. They wouldn't have listened to anything but force. Now, Rufus, let us make them see the merit in our argument.
I always have preferred to let my weapons do the talking.
We'll die before we lay eyes on the source again.
We will protect this village with our lives.
Curses.
I hate this immensely. Jeez. Ugh. All right. Okay. Let's see. Okay, all right. No time like the present to be sad. Routing the Roselle. Hate this.
This land is our home, and we'll defend it until the very last of us falls.
Did you hear that? Seems we have no choice but to oblige him.
No, I will not have blood spilled needlessly.
Let's see how that works out for you, young lord.
I fight for peace.
Perish! Curses! How did it come to this?
You only slaughtered them that deserved it. Welcome to the way of the world, boy.
You are irredeemable. You will never have our home!
Ow.
I cannot fail my people here. We must regroup.
Just an achievement. Be like, congrats, you're the actual worst. Be like, thank you. Yep. No, I'm aware.
Should have begged for mercy when you had the chance.
Stop!
What is the meaning of this?
I only came here to talk. You must believe me.
Talk or fight, the result is the same. You want us to relinquish our freedom.
Yes, it is our only recourse if I'm to save my people.
Your people? We live in this land as much as you do.
Indeed. Would that there were another way. I am sorry.
Pray, put down your weapons. There is no harm to be had from hearing us out.
Lady Frederica, your mother was Lady Orleia, was she not?
Yes. Just as your people did, she fled from Hyzant, after which she found refuge in Esfrost.
The people of my village bear much love for her. For that, and for that only, I shall lend an ear to your words.